actually like fainted in the shower. I like fainted in the shower because I was losing so much blood right now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while, so let's get into some things, shall we? Okay, so I'll tell you this, the lighting right now is probably not the best. I'm not gonna lie, because I could have waited until the sun kind of mellowed out to make this video, but I didn't want to wait another day, another week, another month before checking in with you guys to give you guys some life updates. I met someone maybe about a month ago. I technically met this person when I went on my solo vacation to Dominican Republic. It was a guy who we exchanged numbers, and he is like a realtor. He's a realtor, kind of like, you know, entrepreneur, and he was on vacation as well. And we exchanged phone numbers. We have been chatting here and there, but nothing really serious. But he got to the point where he was like, hey, I think we should just like be meeting up and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, I don't have anybody. He said he doesn't have anybody, but y'all know how that goes. And we were in the process of planning to come together and meet in a different city and state. Make a very long, drawn out story very, very short. It did not happen. I did some more research on the guy, of course, because, you know, you got to do your due diligence as a woman. Found out he wasn't who he said he was. So happy I dodged that bullet. But, you know, your girl gonna find out regardless, okay? Whether I found out the day before I met him, the day of, the day after, I was gonna eventually find out. So, yeah, so that didn't end up working out. So that was a little bit of a bummer, but not really. I hadn't invested any real time. Definitely didn't give up no body, no booty. So it was very easy for me to like pull out of that situation. So that's that. So your girl is still out there on the market. I haven't really gone out yet. I'm supposed to be going out with some friends very soon in the month of November. So we're gonna see how that's gonna go. All I know that I need to do is just put myself out there. That's really why I haven't been getting any dates like how I used to back in the days, is because I haven't been going out. So I am looking to change that. My physical health, y'all, has been part of the reason why I haven't been on here. I was going through a clinical trial where it was a medicine that was passed by the FDA, that they had already been using on the market for birth control and things like that. It is used to help. They wanted to see how it helps and how it affects women with fibroids, endometriosis, and things like that. So you guys, I told you that I do suffer from fibroids. And so I was like, you know what? I've been trying to do everything naturally, and I don't really want to have surgery because I don't know if I want to have children in the future. And I don't know I know that it can affect, you know, childbearing. And so I've been trying to do everything except go and get surgery to have the fibroids removed. Well, guys, needless to say, I took the pill. I started taking the pill. It's like regular birth control, right? So it has the pills and a little pack and things like that and everything. Y'all, 14 days, so about 2 weeks into me taking the pills. First things first is, when you start taking the birth control, normally you start it like during your period. My period used to, when I was a younger girl, when I was in college, and even my young adult years, my period lasted for all of 3 days. As I've gotten older, and I have, of course, packed on way more weight. Yes, I gained a whole 120 pounds since college. And can I just tell you that my period has changed drastically. My period is now 7 days long, and it is heavy on all 7 days. But this particular time I'm taking the pill, and I'm like, wait a minute, day 7 should be drying up. day 7 wasn't drying up. Day 7 was just as heavy as day 2 and 3. So I'm like, okay, something going on. Like, what? Okay. So I'm like giving myself some grace because I'm like, okay, I just started these pills. It got to be these pills because normally I'm off at 7 days. Y'all, the period lasted for 11 days, and all 11 days were just about heavy. Then I was just like, oh, the period's ended. The period ended for 2 days and started right back up on a 3rd day. So y'all, I had 2 menstrual cycles in like 1 month's time. Y'all, this was about a week and a half ago that the second period started. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the period has not stopped. I've never experienced blood clots before. Y'all, I have blood clots the size of the palm of my hand, and I got some big old hands, okay? The size of my hand, y'all. And when I tell you, I was so fucking scared and weirded out by that shit. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to die. It was so bad one morning that I actually like fainted in the shower. I like fainted in the shower because I was losing so much blood right now. It's been another 7 days I've been on this period, and it looks like it's never stopping. That's the sad part, that it looks like it's never stopping. I don't know what those pills did to my body, but I immediately stopped taking the pills because I literally felt like I was going to die. I reached out to the doctor's office, haven't heard back from them, left voice messages, haven't heard anything back. I go to see them in like another week or 2 in November, like the 1st week or the 2nd week of November. And let me just explain something to you. When I tell you I'm going to tell them to shove these pills so far up they asses, because first of all, you know, I can't even be mad because I'm the one who signed up for this. But I guess I have built such a good relationship with the girls at the medical center. I wish somebody would have been like, hey girl, I ain't gonna lie, let me just give you a heads up or something of what can happen. And it was like nobody forewarned me, and I kind of trusted these people. I know it sounds funny and it sounds silly, but I had met them about 10 times before I even started taking the pills. So we had grown like a relationship. I was with them for like 10 hours. That's about 10 hours worth of talk time and things like that. And y'all, I know it seems like I'm rambling, but my health has been in shambles. I had to like it was to the point where 1 week I didn't even eat solid food. I didn't even eat solid foods for a week. And I'm really sad that I took this route, because it's kind of like one of those things like, you know better. It is a clinical trial. So guess what? If something happens to me, these people are probably not held responsible, right? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying my best to wean this medicine out of my system. I haven't had the pill ever since. It's been about almost 2 weeks since I had the pill. And no, it's been about a week, I'm sorry, since I stopped taking the pill. And the bleeding hasn't stopped. The blood clots haven't stopped. I don't know what to do. And to be quite honest, it's one of those things where even if I go to my primary care physician, the medicine has to get out of my system, and my body has to go back to regulate it. So what I am doing right now is I'm having 1 solid meal per day, to help kind of remedy this. I'm having 1 solid meal per day because my appetite I haven't had an appetite. And then the second thing that I'm doing is I'm drinking a lot of smoothies with like a lot of like nutrient based, like a nutrient dense kind of things in it. So, yeah, it has been very, very, I'm trying not to be too graphic. I had blood clots the size of placenta. And so, I've never experienced that. As heavy, at 300 pounds, at 250, at 220, at 180, I never experienced blood clots. And to have them now is just beyond me. I never used to like birth control. The last time I took birth control, I was in college. That was many years ago. And I told myself I would never get on it because I don't like the way it makes my body feel. And I should have remembered that. It had been so long I didn't remember, but I remember now why I don't take birth control. So I am in the process of trying to regulate my body. I got I went to a natural food store, like some Africans that we have here in Miami. They have like a natural kind of food store, and I went to them and they gave me something to cleanse me out and to like get my body back on track, and hopefully that helps me. Okay, so my mental health, I've been in really good spirits, y'all. My birthday, I just celebrated my birthday, my 34th birthday, with my family. I normally go, for the last like 3 or 4 years, I've been going on solo trips to celebrate my birthday. Been really spending my birthdays by myself, but it was so good celebrating my birthday with my family. I could not believe how much fun I was having. And so I'll drop some pictures to show you guys my birthday. I got my hair done. I got my makeup done, both by my sisters. Got my hair done by one of my sisters and my makeup done by my other sister. And then I was scrambling to try to find something to wear. Spent way too much money, way more money than I was supposed to. But it ultimately ended up looking really, really beautiful. And yeah. One thing that I did notice that I thought about, and I had not thought about in a while, it's almost been a year. I had a best friend, and me and my best friend, we broke up because it was like that silent toxicity, right? So sometimes the toxicity doesn't have to be loud and aggressive in a relationship or a friendship. It can be like that silent, nobody is talking about it kind of thing. So I took it upon myself because I wanted to see if I can salvage the relationship. So, you know, my mentor at the time, she's still my mentor, advised that I sit my best friend down and I talked to her. And I did just that. And when I sat down and I talked to her, the part that they don't tell you about is that you can be ready to squash something with, you know, someone like a friend or a family, try to find some type of resolve, but they may not necessarily be there. So you are feeling up to resolving the issue and talking it out. The other person may not necessarily be there, and she wasn't there. Like, even when I was like, hey, let's meet at a coffee shop so we can talk and stuff like that, she was just like, oh, okay, talk about what? And this and like, she was very skeptical like that, right? And when I talked to her about how I was feeling, she did not receive it well. And I started to slowly but surely see her back away even more. And I was just like, you know what? Obviously, the conversation that we had is bothering you. You're not going to be, you're not going to be vocal about what's bothering you or whatever. And I was just like, it was kind of like beating a dead horse. Like, you ever been in a relationship with a dude and you know y'all need to be broken up, but y'all just keep holding on. That's exactly what it was. And I'm not the type, let me tell y'all something about me. Libras, we love newness. We already don't like to commit to anything or anyone. So we love that feeling of newness. Y'all, let me tell you something. I am the wrong person to try to string along. When I saw that after that conversation, like after like a month, some weeks went by, that she was like pulling away even further, wasn't like responding to phone calls. When I saw that, I was like, oh no. Okay, so let me go ahead and just like nip this in the bud. And I did just that. And I have to stand on it now. And I'm not gonna lie, over this was the first birthday in like 15, 16 years that I spent without her, and I felt it. I made a decision, I gotta stand on it. And I don't have there's nothing in me that makes me want to go back and rehash the relationship. But it's just like when you miss an old boyfriend or something. Just because you miss them doesn't mean that you need to go back to them, right? So that's where I am. I'm mature enough to understand that much. But I had spent all 16 birthdays with her since I was a little girl. And it was just very odd not to see her at my birthday dinner and just not to have her around. Did I get emotional? I think I got emotional at one point. I think I cried. Not at my birthday party. I think I cried like when I was on my way to go get my hair done or something like that. I was gonna go get something done, and I felt that. I felt sad, and I think I cried. And after that, I was like, okay, I'm good. So let's go. Let's move on. So I'm almost certain she's doing well. And I still have a lot of love for her. I'll tell you this. Since I broke up with my best friend, I ain't gonna lie. And this sound really bad, but this happens, and I'm feeling, I really don't care about any other relationship, me breaking off any other relationship or any other relationship falling to the wayside. I felt like me going through that breakup with my best friend was worse than any dude I ever had to say bye to or cut off. I think this was the absolute worst. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm numb. I don't even care. Like, I'm just numb after that relationship. And so I am learning how to unnumb myself, because God has put new girls in my life that I feel like he wants me to connect with, and I need to be open, and I need to have a clean heart going into these friendships, not carrying any baggage. And so, yeah. Pure enjoyment, okay? I have been experiencing enjoyment to the fullest. Let me get some of my drink. I've been enjoying life, okay? My mom and I, remember I was telling you guys I was kind of like on the fence about seeing Beyonce? Okay, so I saw Beyonce in concert with my mom. Yes, y'all. So me and my mom, we traveled to New Orleans, Louisiana. And let me just tell y'all something. That place I love that place. Like, I love that place so much so that I would not live there for the rest of my life, but I can live there like 6 months out of the year. I would love to experience living 6 months out of the year in New Orleans. That's how cool, and like the city was very, very much lively, and I love liveliness. So me and my mom, we went to go see Beyonce, and it was so much fun. We got a chance to bond. We got a chance to talk. Like, it was just in freaking insane. It was good. It was what me and my mom needed. Me and my mom needed that little time together. Did I go to SZA concert after? I think I went to SZA's concert right before Beyonce happened. I went to SZA's concert. It was fire, but I went to it here in Miami. It was fire. Loved it. And yeah, I've been living. The thing I gotta get better with is hanging out with friends. Like, I don't trust nobody so much so that all the girls who be wanting to hang with me, I be wanting to, but it's just like that other part of me that's like, But I know when I go, I'm gonna be happy that I went. So I do have some things set up with some friends, some girlfriends coming up very, very soon. And I make sure I, take you guys on that journey with me to see, that journey of building new friends or making new relationships with new friends. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm ready to be around some girls who think like me. I think for a while I felt very safe around girls who either weren't doing as much or who lived a very lackluster life, because it made me feel like I didn't have to rise to the occasion. I'm like, shit, she chilling. She just messing with any old dude. She just give her, shoot, I could do it too. And we could be friends, and we could, but that, now I'm on my grown woman-ish. I'm 34. I'm trying to level up, y'all. And a part of me leveling up is getting friends who are leveling up as well. So I don't want no more friends who are not great influences. I want friends who have healthy relationships with their family. I was around friends who did not have great relationships with their family. So we indulged in gossiping, and like nobody was getting to the bag. Like nobody was really getting to the money. I mean, I was with my influencer stuff, but not like how I'm about to turn it up right now. I just want to be around some good girls who are positive, like some positive, good girls. Girls who really get to know who I am. I don't want to be with girls who are jealous. I don't want to be with girls who want to walk in my same footsteps. Like, I want girls who are just doing their thing. They're doing their own thing, and they're confident and and we inspire each other, and we're positive, and it's just good vibes. So I'm really ready for that chapter of my life, child. I'm ready. I out with the old, in with the new, child. So I am so happy. I'm so excited. And life has been good to me. I am actually I feel like I'm finishing out this year very, very strong. I don't know. I really feeling like I'm finishing out this year strong. Like before, like when you have all these New Year's plans and New Year's goals, and like you like feel like the whole year passed you by and you did nothing. I don't feel like that. This is the first year, y'all. I don't feel like I just wasted the year away and I did not do, like, I got into the gym. I did my gym big one. The last 2 months I haven't worked out, but the majority of this year I did my big one, and I'm getting back to doing my big one. After, it's just this period situation has been like holding me down. This bleeding situation with this pill and stuff has been really holding me back. And y'all, but this year I can really say I pushed it to the limit, and I did what I was supposed to do. I am so proud of myself, and I'm so proud of how I'm ending this year off. I'm ending it off with a bang and good spirits. Which leads me into my very last update. So your girl may be moving, okay? So, okay, let me like back up a little bit. Okay, so I've been in the insurance industry since my Jacksonville days, which was 2017. So that's like 6 years. So since 2017, 2018, right? So I've been in the insurance industry for like 5 years. And I just felt like I wanted to do something more. Like I want to do something way more exciting. I just wanted to do something that was going to be way more rewarding. So I decided to get into a completely different industry. I won't tell you guys exactly what I am getting into until it's like solidified. So I'm gonna keep that part to myself, but I am going into a completely different industry. So I had to do some schooling and things like that. And so schooling for me is finishing up. I'm almost done, but I think I kind of got a job offer. I won't know until like another week or two. But it looks very, very good for me. This position, however, very good position, way better pay. And it's really going to set me up to change my life, my entire life. I'm going to have to move to Raleigh, North Carolina. The training is going to be virtual. Like the first 2 months of training is going to be virtual, but then they're going to open up an office in Raleigh, North Carolina. And that is where I'm going to be stationed to work, because I'm going to be on a hybrid schedule. I am so excited. This position in this industry is, if I do what I'm supposed to do and I like work hard, okay, I am going to change my entire life. I got to stay focused, really, really have to be on top of my game, okay? I'm not going to say that I'm going to move permanently to North Carolina, but I'm definitely going to move there for work. And who knows, girl, I may go down there, find me a whole man and be like, deuces, ain't coming back. So I said all that to say, yeah, that's where I'm at. So like I said, I won't know until today is October 25th. I won't really know if I have the position. I'm crossing my fingers and I'm speaking into existence. I won't know until like mid-November. So yeah. So guys, thank you guys so much for being so patient with me. I know I haven't been on here in a while. But I definitely wanted to come on here and tell you guys exactly why I haven't been here in a while. Life has just been lifing. Y'all let me know what some type of content y'all would like me to do. I want to start back up my Living Single series. Those were fire. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.